Welcome back everyone, Maverick here, and today we're continuing our playthrough of Super Mario Bros. 3 on the regular Nintendo with World 7, Pipe Maze or Pipe Land, depending on the version you're playing. And you can see there are a ton of piranha plants. And you can hear there's good music, making for an interesting combo. Now let's head into level 1. Oh, I forgot we've got our Hammer Bros suit because we beat World 6 with it. What a nice little pleasant surprise. Now, this isn't... Oh, look at that. Double kill with the hammers. I said I don't understand the hype for the Hammer Bros suit, but I'm starting to get it. This thing's pretty cool. Once you get it down, once you become accurate with the hammers, it's pretty OP, I'll say. Alright, now this is not a horizontal left-right level. It's vertical, and that's what makes it challenging. It's unique. Gotcha. Yeah, I'm getting pretty good with these hammers, I'll say. I didn't understand when I first got this that depending on the speed at which your Mario is running, or not running, the hammer trajectory is different. So like, watch this, you can kind of like skirt them, or go high on the arc. And it looks cool. The look is growing on me too. I gotta say, I've been converted. I like the Hammer Bros suit. And it's a little bit of a shame because the next level, level 2, is the White Mushroom House level. It requires 46 coins. But to get all 46 coins, hold that thought, there's a matching thing. I've only got one spot in my inventory, so I'm not going to get it. To get all 46 of those coins to summon the White Mushroom House, you have to. It's not optional. You have to be wearing a frog suit. So unfortunately, we are going to have to trade in our Hammer Bros suit for the frog suit. There's just no way around it. And you're in a desert, making no sense. I mean, frogs don't really live in the desert, so this is weird all around. Now don't forget this coin right here. Come down this tunnel. And all of these blocks are going to turn into coins when we hit the P switch. Now, the frog is fast in the water if you know how to use it. If you just spam B like this, you short circuit your stroke. You want nice, long strokes. And the way to do that is to hold B like this. And that includes when you're jumping, okay? When you jump out of the water, just continue to hold B. Alright. Now, having said that, knowing the technique and all that, my success rate on this is probably 1 out of 5, so cross your fingers, hold your breath. Here goes nothing. I missed the P. Wow, I'm nervous. Okay, we're holding A, or B, whatever the button is. Now, you can miss one coin, so don't freak out like I missed that one coin. It was no big deal. We got it. Now when you come over here, you can cover this ground by holding B very easily. Just don't panic. Now all we have to do is get out of here alive. Now if I'm being honest, your best bet is to get rid of the frog suit. Ditch the frog suit. There's a lot of piranha plants, including these things, which I think are another version of piranha plant. And start killing piranha plants. And Koopa Troopas, like this one. It's gonna help you get past this level because there's a weird trap, little music note bouncy box trap right here. It's weird. It's not hard to figure out, it's just annoying. It's a mechanic that you will need later on in another level. So I guess they're teaching it to us early. They're giving us a trial run of it. Alright, just dodge all these piranha plants, you'll be fine. Don't get hit by the fire. If we still had our Hammer Bros suit, we'd be immune to fireballs, but that's okay. We don't have it. We'll get another one later on in this world though, so words of comfort there. Now the White Mushroom House should pop up right there. Now here's the thing, it's a P-Wing in World 7 and we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 P-Wings. And 1 slot, wait, 2 slots now. I'm not going to go to the White Mushroom House. We don't need another P-Wing. Having said that, it is one of the harder ones to summon, so be proud of yourself if you do summon it. Level 3. Here we go. You can string together some stars right here. Completely unnecessary. Not completely unnecessary, but I'll say this, completely optional. How about that? That sounds better. They only take you about halfway through the level, and then you get this Lakitu up there tossing stuff at you. I'll say this, his aim on this level is not very good, so be aware of him, but also like don't make too much of him being there. One of the easier levels of this world. There's probably one other level that's just as easy. Now level 5, you don't have to go right here to level 5, but we're going to, of course, because that mushroom house over there, it's a special mushroom house, probably better than the white mushroom house, because that mushroom house gives you a special suit no matter what. It's either a frog suit, Hammer Bros suit, or Tanuki suit. So you can bet your ass we're headed over there, no matter what it takes. And the level to get there isn't actually that tough. It's more of like a, it's more of a Legend of Zelda type level. It's a puzzle more than it is a Mario level. Alright, come on over. A weird enemy, not one we see that often. Okay, now I was saying that puzzle block bouncy thing in the desert was going to teach us a method. This is it right here. This level relies heavily on jumping up into invisible blocks that will block you, and then you have to circle back around. You just have to know where to go. And once you know where to go, not a problem. And even if you don't know where to go, not a problem. Just trial and error the whole way through. Now there is a timer, but it's a generous timer. You're probably not going to run out of time. Alright, here is the tricky one. Just come back up here. And then you have to circle all the way around. A bit bothersome, a bit tiresome, but not hard. And I believe this is the end. So was that worth going to this sweet mushroom house? Absolutely. You're gonna want to finish this level so you can get to this mushroom house. Now, if we pull a frog suit, it will not have been worth it, I'll say that. So I guess there's a 66.67% chance this was a worthwhile endeavor. Oh, and we hit that 2/3 chance with a Tanuki suit. Alright, level 4. Clearly a water level, right? We're smack here in the middle of the water. You think, hey, should I get a frog suit out? You could. That's the second best option. But you're gonna want your fireballs, alright? There's just so many enemies. You need a mechanism to get rid of enemies on this level. Look, here they come. The fish. You got that thing. What's that thing called? Some kind of like orchid. It shoots fireballs. I don't know. It's a flower for sure. A fire flower underwater. You got this thing. Boss bass. But all of those can be forgiven. It's this sucker right here. It's Blooper that you want to watch out for, and his little family. Get away from me, Blooper. Yeah, just go off screen. No, because it's hard to hit him. You got to be at the right angle. He's going to come into this like, oh, this is our chance. If you let him get loose in this sea of electric jellyfish, he's a menace. Don't let that happen. Boss Bass and his baby. Oh, shoot. Get out of here, Blooper. Blooper and family. Oh, no. Okay. So many enemies. This can be done with the frog. Can be done very successfully with the frog suit. But man, is it nice to have an offensive weapon. Boss Bass. We're coming up on the end. But don't let your guard down. Don't ever let your guard down on a water level in Super Mario. Actually, as a general rule of thumb, don't ever let your guard down in a water level on any game. Period. Water levels suck. Alright. Now that's obviously just my opinion, but I think it's a strong and widely shared opinion. Okay, now this piranha plant that's chomping to my left, it is what replaces the the roaming Hammer Bros on the map. So when I go over it, it'll automatically enter us to it. And these are not easy. Very difficult. Okay. Difficult because they require precise jumping, I'll say. You kind of gotta like know where you're jumping and time it right. I can't. Okay, here we go. Just jump over that. Perfect. Okay. Oh no. Okay, that's not a problem. We're still in business. We're still in business. But also get me out of here ASAP. Okay, and we got a P-Wing. Wish there was a way to exit without getting that, because now I think our inventory's full, but that's okay. We'll use a mushroom. And we'll head into the castle. Now this castle has a Tanuki suit in it, and you bet we'll be getting it. Now how you're supposed to find this, and you've only got like a little over 3 minutes to beat this level before the time runs out, is tricky. So you could spend some time doing trial and error on this level the first several times you play it. And you might find this sucker. Tanuki! Now, if you know where to go, it's quite the reasonable fortress. But getting out of here is tough. Past the first pillar, past the second pillar, fly at the third pillar, straight up. And who do we find? None other than Boom Boom. We'll see him again later. Moving on to level 6. Now level 6 is another, it's like level 1. It's a vertical scroller. And yeah, it's a bit tough, I'll say that. It's just that they've introduced a new mechanic. And it's not just a new mechanic, but these moving blocks. But it's also a challenging mechanic. They're not exactly explained. The ones with the exclamation marks you can jump on to make them change direction. But you just gotta figure that out for yourself. No one's coming to help you. This is World 7. It's supposed to be difficult. And once you figure it out, it's actually not that bad. Don't jump into those spikes. Now at this point, if you fall off your platform or it disappears, yes, they can disappear if you take too long, you're gonna fall on some spikes. Okay, it's not gonna happen to us. I'm manifesting our success. I gotta say the music's pretty sweet though. They're giving us some jams. And we're out of here. Let's see if we can get a second star. Yep, we got it. Alright, now World 7, or not World 7, Level 7 and Level 8 coming up are pretty tough. Tougher than Level 9. Now, we have to beat Level 8 even though it appears optional because that mushroom house, much like the other mushroom house, contains a special suit. So let's make sure we have room for it. Yes, we do. We'll go to that second. And we'll probably, if I'm being honest, it's been a long time since I beat this level without getting hit. It's a tough one. So anticipate our Tanuki suit going bye-bye here. Now you have to string these stars together. If you don't, like if I hit this block without an active star, you're not going to get a new star. So be quick, be nimble. Oh, this is the one. This is the tough one. Okay. I'll be ready to slide. And we're out of here. For our third star? Yes. What are we going to do with 71 lives? No one knows, but we got them. And we've quietly passed the 1 million mark on our score, too. Tons of piranha plants and fiery other vegetation, so get your fire flower out. fight vegetation with your own vegetation. Fire flower versus fire flower. You can kind of bounce them off of the tunnels like that, which is really nice. Grab yourself a star, get to rolling, and we're at our Hammer Bros suit. This is it right here. Now normally, well not normally, but previously, I would have said, do we really need it? I'd prefer the fire flower. Not the case. Give me that Hammer Bros suit. Okay. It is, with moving objects, it can be a little bit more challenging, I'll admit. Okay, now we've got a problem here. This guy is a fire thrower, a big time fire thrower. He's like, yeah, whew. But that's okay, because the Hammer Bros suit gives us invulnerability towards fireballs. Alright, make sure we got room, and pray we don't hit a frog suit. No frog suit, no frog suit, no frog suit. Oh, Hammer Bros suit, that is so sweet. I was kind of secretly hoping to myself that it'd be a Hammer Bros suit. Level 9, it makes no sense to me. This has the difficulty of like a World 2 level. I just don't understand why it's like, not just on World 7 at all, but deep into World 7, right? It's level 9. Like, huh? Why? No one's telling me, so just kind of gotta, I mean, I get it, it's like a maze, but it's not a very good one. I actually don't have the maze memorized. It's just that when I get to each junction, I've got this like dead reckoning of like a natural instinct that tells me where to go from playing all these years. But if you sat down and said like, hey, draw the path, I wouldn't even know where to start. Alright. Maybe that's a breather before this fortress, because this fortress is a tough one. I'm a little bit glad we have a Hammer Bros suit, actually, because there's ghosts in it. So the other option, most people probably would prefer to play this with a super leaf, so you can, like, glide. Because there's some pretty tough jumps in it, like this. Can I make that? Oh, wow. See, I mean, if you're moving forward when you throw these suckers, they go a little bit farther. I just don't want to go off into the lava. Can't do anything about Mr. Disco Ball here. Gotcha. There's actually one more cool, like really cool thing about having the Hammer Bros suit on this level. And it's right here. Look at that. Those guys think they're invincible until the Hammer Bros suit comes out. Everyone thinks they're invincible until the Hammer Bros suit comes out. Alright, now who's hiding over there? What was that, piranha plant? I should have known. Now look at this double piranha plant action. If you don't have the Hammer Bros suit, that becomes very tough, because it's a hard angle with the fire flower too. And don't forget, you're invulnerable to fire. Gotcha. Gotcha. We're quietly sweeping our way through. Oh, it's another thwomp. Let's get you. You're no longer invincible, sir. You can like throw a hammer and then bait those guys into moving into their path. Okay, well. Ooh, that was close. I almost clipped myself on the top there. Now another thing, you can kill these dry bones. I mean, this is just the fortress made for Hammer Bros suit. Alright, how am I gonna get them? I don't know. That's a good question. Maybe I don't need to. Oh, there we go. Alright, and it's boom boom. Trying to get him. Yeah, one hammer and he's done. Look at that. Oh, gosh, the Hammer Bros suit is really shining. I can't believe I ever said it was overhyped. This thing is crazy good. One last piranha plant level before we enter the castle. Okay, now I think if I'm lucky I can just jump over all these suckers, yeah. God, this thing. I never want to give the Hammer Bros suit up. What do we got? Oh no, oh, if that replaced my Hammer Bros suit in the inventory, I'm going to be one upset Mario. Okay, it did not. But we do have a full inventory, so let's be extra mindful of that going into the castle. And what is the king turned into? None other than a piranha plant. Very apt for World 7. Alright, let's head on in. This is Ludwig von Koopa's ship. He's a heavyweight like Morton and Roy Koopa. Shakes the ground, that kind of thing. Ooh, almost lost my hammers there. If I'm being honest, the hammers are not the thing for this level. It's a jumping level, and you're really going to want like a leaf, Tanuki suit, something like that. Not to say you can't do it with the hammers, we are going to do it. Just a little bit more degrees of freedom with a leaf. Is this a leaf? If this is a leaf, I might get it, but nope. Alright, these wrench throwers, annoying as usual. Just pass them up. Watch out for their wrenches. They just keep coming. This is a pretty slender little flying platform here. And where are they coming from? That's one of the most annoying things about those guys, is where they come from doesn't make sense. Make it make sense if you want me to enjoy that enemy. As it is, it's just a fruitless endeavor to try to take them out over and over and over. Okay, we gotta be getting close to the end, right? Oh no, more jumper things. It's unclear if I even needed to do that, or if I could have just jumped all the way across, but we did it. Oh, this looks like the end. Alright. Ludwig von Koopa. Meet Hammer Bro Mario. Now, if he bounces, if you're on the ground when he bounces, he will, look at that. Oh man, he can get you for like 2 turns. Oh, is he done? Like, what I mean is, if he times it right, he can hit you twice during one freeze. Extremely frustrating. Now, it would have been nice to beat him with the Hammer Brothers suit, but we did that on World 6, so I'm just happy to beat Ludwig von Koopa and get that king back to his bearded self. Oh, thank heavens, I'm back to my old self again. Thank you so much. Here is a letter from the princess. Yo, I kidnapped the princess while you were running around. She's here in my castle if you dare to try and rescue her. Ha ha ha, King of the Koopa. Wow, okay, well Bowser finally got his hands on the princess, so... Now, it's interesting because Bowser had been sending his kids into our world to take over our castles. Now we're going into his world to take over his castle. So next time, we will be entering World 8, Bowser's world. Super excited for it. Look how menacing this looks. They did this right. Okay, well, we'll do this next time. Until then, y'all take it easy.